Well, I guess everybody's been following the news the last couple of days about this Hurricane Irene, and I'll tell you the truth. Um, I've been looking outside, and all I've seen is just light rain here and there. I haven't seen no big tornado storms or anything moving around the tables yet. But for the most part, the news media is convinced that there will be a big hurricane storm here. Just to give you a quick update as to what's been happening here. Uh, this morning we had some rain on and off, heavy at times, not really as heavy. I haven't seen a lot of police patrol here, so that means that basically there hasn't been any accidents or people haven't been hurt due to the storm. But for the most part, the only thing that I saw that was interesting, and I don't know if the hurricane blew this tree down, because where I live basically behind like a forest, and I took a photo of this tree that fell down and basically knocked down half the trees that were in these woods. It wasn't near my house, but it was near like where I live. It's basically going up a hill, and there were like these bunch of trees that you have to cut through to get to the main street. And one day, I was cutting through there, and I noticed that everything seemed fine until this morning when I went out there, and then I found out that this big tree fell on a bunch of these other little trees and it knocked it down. But I'm gonna show you this real quick picture that I took on here. I probably have to set it on to my email to blow it up, but just to give you a quick glance, I'm gonna move this up a bit. Yeah, I took this picture this morning, and that is a fucking tree. What I'll do is I'll clear it up a bit, keep it right about here, and that's what I took this morning. It's supposed to be a picture of a tree that fell down into the woods. It's rather fucked up, right? That's supposed to be a line of trees, and the little brown part in the middle, that's the root of the tree that fell off. Yeah, that's a big tree that fell into the woods this morning. Now, I don't know if we had a hurricane that just came through or the big wind pushed it through, but whatever the case, that happened this morning. So, just to give you a clear idea as to what's been happening with this storm, basically, from what I understand, a lot of neighbors have been helping with each other. One of my neighbors asked me if she can use the parking space that I have because she didn't want her car to be damaged. I said that's perfectly fine because, we don't know what to prepare for this, because my parking lot is just basically, it's a weird parking lot because when you come on in, the people who are parked furthest to the left, there's big trees around it, and people's windows have been knocked out through the last storm we had. But to be honest, we didn't really get a storm Friday. It's raining now. But if we get a big hurricane sometime early tomorrow, early Sunday morning, I'll try to bring the camera over to show you what it looks like. But as of right now, all we're really getting here is rain, and it's just basically, people trying to stay out of the rain. What I'm probably going to do tonight is watch a couple of movies, talk shit on YouTube, whatever. But for the most part, no hurricane yet. Still waiting on Irene. Some people have said Irene kind of calmed down a bit, but I'm gonna give it till Sunday. See if we're gonna get the big weather, and hopefully, this was all. A lot of people spent a lot of money. I went out and brought milk. I brought necessities that were needed in the house. I brought garbage bags. I brought cleaning products. I brought everything that you could possibly need. I didn't really need a generator because I live in a condo, so I don't really need that, but for the most part, everything seems to be prepared here. The only thing I got this morning was a notice saying that if you don't evacuate your apartment, then you're on your own, because basically anyone who lives by the seaport or lives by water, has to evacuate their home. But we got evacuation notices telling us where to go in Uniondale and in Hempstead and in Manhasset and in Roslyn and in Garden City, various places to go in case there's a problem. Now, I'm not going to leave here. I'm just going to wait this out. I mean, I've been through worse. I mean, I went through Hurricane Gloria, and that was like, what? Excuse me. That was like, what, 20 years ago? So, hey, all I'm going to do is just pray to God that, after the earthquake that we had on Thursday, it just seems like something's about to happen, but, I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to listen to the media because I don't have the TV on listening to 24-hour reports on Irene, because apparently Irene is supposedly here or going to be here tomorrow. So, if it was here, it definitely knocked down the tree, and, basically that whole tree is fucked up. I was glad that nobody got killed in my area because of that, because a lot of people cut through those wooded areas to get to the bus stop, because that's like a shortcut to get up to Northern Boulevard. So anybody who lives in that area, knows what it's like to cut through there. And, I've been through there a couple of times, and yeah, the tree just basically knocked everything down. So, rather fucked up. And you know what? I just hope that nothing else gets knocked down. I hope there isn't going to be any electricity cut off or anything like that. So all I say to everybody is just be careful this weekend. Stay safe in the rain. Stay home, watch a couple of movies, watch TV, catch up, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch DVD movies throughout the whole week, and most of it going to be scary. The only thing I'm going to do left is, the only thing I got to do is just finish some of my work on the internet and answer a couple of emails, and then I'm done. The whole day it's just basically moving chairs around and keeping indoors, calling my daughter to make sure she's alright, and then talking to my girlfriend the other night about making sure she doesn't come out here. So naturally there's a lot of things that you try to take care of, but make sure that you stay in, make sure that don't let those crazy ass news reports drive you crazy, because I know that a lot of people get on here and they're like, because Irene said it's going to knock down my house and blah blah blah. Something, we don't know what Irene is going to do. The only thing that we can do right now is just everybody calm down, enjoy staying indoors, enjoy being with your family. Make sure you make the food supplies last, don't eat it all at one night. But for the most part, just don't listen to the media all night. What I mean by the media all night is don't listen to them because a lot of people listen to the media and then they get paranoid over every little thing they say. So I just say be careful. Don't go out and buy thousands of dollars worth of stuff and then find out on Sunday it's going to be a sunny day. So be careful what you buy. Don't let the media break your bank. But for the most part, just be careful, because it's raining right now. Just stay indoors. Don't worry about going out. Make sure your cats and your pets and your loved ones all stay inside. So that's my advice for you for now. So this will be a part 1 episode. We will find out what happens tomorrow in part 2. If there's any tree debris or anything knocked down, I will basically show it to you and let you all know what's happening from this part of the world. But other than that, right now we're just getting a rain. It's a little hot right now, but just stay cool, and we'll all wait this out. Hopefully Irene, will take a chill, because we had enough scares this week with the earthquake and now with this. So don't panic too much. Excuse me, because I'm catching a little cold, so I apologize. But just be careful. Don't let this get to you, and especially, please, don't listen to the media and the weather reports, because no one can really predict what's going to happen with the weather. Only Mother Nature and God can control that. If you're not a believer in God, only thing I could say is let nature take its course. So all we can do is wait it out until tomorrow. Go watch a movie, just chill out, eat a bag of potato chips, drink a soda, whatever, have a dinner, and just relax. and just hope and pray that it doesn't get worse than what it is now. So take care of yourselves. I will talk to you all tomorrow to see if Irene's effect is really going to be powerful. And you take care of yourselves. Use your mind. It's your best weapon.